Welcome to the Heart of a Viking. This channel offers elementary art lessons taught by Mrs. Minto from the Cape Henlopen School District in Delaware. I look forward to virtually creating with you. There are new lessons posted weekly. Subscribe to the channel to make sure you don't miss a single one. So go grab your art supplies and your thinking caps and let's begin. Hey second graders! So today I'm excited to share with you our next project, which was inspired by the story called The Ant's Secret. So we are continuing our learning with bugs and art combined together, and today we're going to be studying the underground tunnels and spaces created by ants. So to get your creativity rolling, why don't you head on over to the website for the Ant's Secret story. The link is in the description below the video right now, and you can go head over there, watch that story, and then head back here to begin the project with me. Well, I hope you enjoyed that story and it got your creativity rolling, because here we go, heading on to our project. All right, so we're going to start by drawing the horizon line. In this case, the horizon line is going to separate the underground world of the ants from the land that's right above it. So I'm putting my horizon line way at the top edge of my piece of art paper. So I only have a little bit of space above the line. Now, I'm going to be making next the ant hill. So this is all little grains of sand and dirt that the ants have taken out of their underground tunnels, and it kind of piles up and makes an ant hill above the ground. So that's what I added to my horizon line. Next, I'm going to add some details around the ant hill just to show what kind of atmosphere these ants are living in. So I'm choosing a grassy area by drawing some grass. And notice I'm working in pencil right now. We will add color to this later, but it's always a good idea for an artist to plan in pencil first. And then I think I'll add a few ants that are out working right now. So some little guys that are out walking around doing whatever these ants need to do. Alright, and then let's begin to build the tunnels and underground spaces. So I'm going to start at the top of my anthill by creating the tunnel that leads into the anthill. I do have to do a little bit of erasing to make this tunnel head down. I have to erase the little line between the two lines I just added, plus a little bit of the horizon line that goes through those two new lines. Then once I get to here, my creativity can simply take over. I'm going to be making a series of tunnels, so two lines that are parallel to each other. That means they go right beside each other like this. And then at the end of those lines, some spaces where the ants have dug out little basically rooms in a way. And then I'm going to go back to the top and keep adding tunnels and rooms until I either run out of room or I have exactly what I wanted. All right, so now you're going to start working in those little tiny rooms that you designed a second ago. And what you're going to do is turn them into living spaces for your ants. Now, we know that real ants would not have couches and televisions and lamps in their little houses and in their spaces. But in our little ant world, we can put whatever we want. So in my little ant space here, this first little ant is coming home. He's going to go to his couch. He's going to sit and watch some TV. And of course, that makes perfect sense in this piece of artwork. So that's what you're going to do next too. In each of those spaces that you've designed, go ahead and put in some furniture, put some ants in there. They can be fun spaces, like maybe there's a ball pit room that's full of a bunch of colorful round balls and your little ants are jumping around. Maybe there's a bedroom that has bunk beds and your little ants can be sleeping on the bunk bed. So whatever you decide is going to work out just fine and make me happy, and I'm sure make you happy too. So let's spend some time being creative and make some rooms for our ants to live in. Now, once you are finished putting your details into your living spaces, the next thing you're going to add are some outlining. I like to use Sharpies, which is a black permanent marker. You can use Sharpies if you have them. If not, you can use a black ink pen. You could use a colored pencil where you sharpen it and press a little harder. Whatever you think will work for your project and whatever supplies you have available. So I'm outlining, and as soon as you're done, you can begin outlining too. All right, so that's where I'm going to end for today. Now, as you can see, I actually am not quite done. I have a lot of rooms without details, and I haven't yet finished tracing all of my details with Sharpie. So I still have some work to do, and I'm going to try and get all of that done before I return for the lesson next week. So if you could try and have yours all traced and also all the rooms filled with your details for next week, that would be fantastic. So I will see you back here in 1 week to finish this up, back here at the Heart of a Viking.